So here we go with example 4, and we have to solve another exponential equation. We have to get this t plus 5 by itself, which means we have to get rid of the 4, we have to get rid of the 6. So first let's subtract 4 to both sides, and we end up with a 6 times 2 to the power of t plus 5. Do not multiply the 6 times 2 and put a 12 over here. If you do, you might lose a limb. Send my people after your people. Then let's divide by 6, because we gotta get that 2 by itself. So we're gonna say 2 to the power of t plus 5 is equal to a 7/6. So what we must do in order to get that t plus 5 out of the exponent is you're gonna have to, you can either natural log or you can log both sides. It does not matter. Actually, correction, it does matter. You need to log both sides. The only reason you'd want to ln both sides is if you have an e. This will help you a little bit easier. Actually, I take it back. You can do it with an log or an ln, so it's personal preference, whichever one you like. What this does is this is going to move this t plus 5 all the way to the front. So you have a t plus 5, and I'm going to put that in parentheses, times the log of 2 is equal to the log of 7/6. And from here you could do this a couple different ways. You could distribute the t to the log of 2 and 5 to the log of 2, and it just gets a little bit longer when you do it that way. Let's go ahead and let's just divide it by the log of 2 on both sides instead. And if you notice, I'm not going to simplify all the way yet. I'm not going to take the log of 7/6 divided by the log of 2 yet, because I want my answer to be more precise. And since you guys had the big dog calculators, you're going to end up and be able to figure out your answer relatively easy by typing everything in, just as long as you type them in the correct way. So if we have this t plus 5, and that's equal to the log of 7/6 all over the log of 2, then the last thing we need to do is we need to subtract 5 to both sides. And this is a more precise answer, because if you find the log of 7/6 divided by the log of 2, you're going to round early, and that's just going to throw off your final answer a little bit. I like to be precise, so except for this handwriting, it's a little off. Not really my fault. It must be somebody else's. So if you plug these values in, when you go to your calculator, you're going to plug in log of 7/6. Make sure you put a parenthesis around your 6. Then divide by the log of 2. Put a parenthesis around that, the 2, and then minus the 5. So when you type it in your calculator, it's going to look something like this: log 7/6 in parentheses, and another slash for division, log 2 minus 5. That's what it should look like. So when you plug that in, it ends up giving you t is equal to a another decimal here. You get negative 4.7776. And there is solving an exponential equation using a few more steps.